Hey, how's it going, YouTube? This is Falcon2081, and we got some Battlefield 3 Team Deathmatch on North Shore Canals. Arguably one of my favorite maps, pre-patch. I'll explain why later. Um, we got some M98 gameplay for you guys. I am, like I said, playing Team Deathmatch, and I do generally play pretty much Team Deathmatch all the time when I'm by myself. But if I got a really big group of people playing with me, then I'll play Russia Conquest. Anyways, I'm really sorry I haven't made any update videos for you guys in the last 2.5 weeks. I think that was the last time I uploaded the weekend page. I hope you guys enjoyed that, by the way. And I've just been busy with school. Next weekend I have dual weekend with the Coast Guard, and we have our PT test. So these last 3.5 weeks, I basically had to get back into shape, go to the gym, and all this other stuff. So it didn't really leave me a lot of time for recording videos and all that stuff when I'm playing. Even though what I usually tend to do is I'll save a bunch of videos, good gameplays, and then use them later on, kind of like what I've been doing with Modern Warfare 3 and this game, because I actually have like 2 or 3 matches that I saved just in case. But this is actually pre-patch gameplay. For those of you that might be wondering why I'm doing so well with the sniper, but but as you guys know, Battlefield 3 got this humongous patch update that basically changed the entire dynamics of the game, and I'll go into that a little bit later. I just want to say that as of now, I won't be playing Modern Warfare 3 whatsoever. I basically just dropped that game entirely. I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 3 pretty much every night, or when I can. Even though, ooh, that was that had to hurt. That was a good no scope headshot. Anyways, like I was saying, no Modern Warfare 3 for me for now. I read their forums and all that stuff, and I pretty much have the inkling that they're not going to fix the network issues that are plaguing Modern Warfare 3, just because it's been going on now for 5 months, and they haven't released any good suitable patch. I mean, 5 months just for nothing, basically. I mean, right now they're focusing on taking care of son of a bitch. I hate when that happens. Right now they're taking care of the security problems because the game got hacked. There were some modded lobbies, deranking lobbies, and it's just the game has too many issues for me right now to enjoy playing it. And on top of that, I have to throttle my bandwidth just so the game gives me the good lag compensation and all this other stuff. And it's just, the game is a mess, in my opinion. Sure, you guys might say, well, Falcon, I don't have a problem with the game at all, but some people seem to have issues with it and others don't. Not as bad. And just for me, I don't know. I don't know if it's my ISP or what, but I always get on the bad side of the lag compensation, and if I throw out my connection, I get on the good side. But I just hate playing like that, just because it's a crappy way of doing it. And not only that, but it's kind of sort of exploiting the system. So you're teleporting across the map and you can get to kill all these guys, and it's just kind of unfair, and I like playing fair. So aside from that, I'll still keep watching and hoping out that they'll maybe fix it. But I haven't even bought the DLC pack, and I don't think I will. I still have a bunch of matches that I can upload for you guys, sniping and going flawless and all this other stuff that I've saved. So you'll still see those throughout the coming weeks and stuff. But I'll probably run out by the time summer comes around. So, and that's pretty much it. So hopefully Black Ops 2 doesn't have this problem. We'll have to wait and see what the issue is going to be with that game. Hopefully none in terms of network connections. But Battlefield 3, like I was saying, changed the whole dynamics of the game. Pretty much for the good part. I'm still trying to discover what the best weapon setups are when I run assault and all that stuff. But Sniping right now is seriously gimped. I want to say really bad because I can still do pretty well with snipers, but you definitely have to alter your gameplay when you're playing with snipers now. Even though they got the damage upgrade where you can kill in one shot in the chest from 15 meters or less. Um, the new suppression basically negates all that power damage. And the new suppression, I don't mind it per se, but they need to take out the random deviation and the accuracy because it's just basically it's gimping the good players that have accuracy like myself against someone that's got bad accuracy. So I don't see why I have to be penalized for someone who is trying to kill me but missing entirely, and I can turn around and kill him and retaliate and kill him back because I have the better accuracy. So now, basically, before with the pre-patch you could do that just fine, but now post-patch with the suppression you can't do that because the suppression is so much, and because of the accuracy penalty and the random bullet deviation, your bullets don't go anywhere. So now you have two people that are trying to fire at each other and nothing happens, especially at close range. Happens all the time, and it pisses me off so much. So, DICE already said that they're gonna lower down suppression, which is fine, and I'm just hoping to God that they don't take another 2-3 months to release another patch for this, like they did with this patch that they did, because it's the big patches are good, but at the same time it's bad just because a perfect example right there, what you guys saw with me killing those two guys. Since this is pre-patch gameplay, I was able to kill those two guys because I had the better accuracy and a Lagino scope, obviously. But if this was a post-patch, I wouldn't have been able to kill any of those two guys because I was suppressed. But like I was saying, hopefully they won't take too long to update the game with the new with the fixed suppression and all that stuff, because waiting so long for a patch has its drawbacks too. So hopefully they start releasing smaller patches, maybe once a month or something like that. So who knows? But I'll definitely have some post-patch gameplay for you guys coming up, and of me sniping and stuff like that. I basically had to stop using the M98B because it's just not the right gun to use, and all the snipers are kind of messed up per se, and they messed them up too. The hold a breath to steady your aim is messed up. It's not like here where it was basically instant after you stop strafing, and now you have to wait like an extra second or two before you're able to hold your breath. But I'll talk about that later on. I hope you guys enjoyed the match. Remember to rate, subscribe, and comment. I didn't do too bad in this match, but I'll talk to you guys later, and take care.